The Central Board of Secondary Education, or CBSE, conducts examination for thousands of students across the country every year. The board appoints different personnel to ensure the smooth and fair conduct of these examinations. In this video, we will take a look at some of the key aspects for planning for the examinations. The board has classified items that are permitted and that are barred for the candidates to be taken into the exam room. Candidates are allowed to bring only the following items to the exam center. These include admit card, school ID card, government ID card for private candidates. Stationery items like transparent pouch, geometry box, blue or black pens, pencil, eraser, writing pad, analog watch, transparent water bottles, hand sanitizer, bus card or railway cards. The following items are included in the barred list of items by the board: textual material, books, bits of paper, calculator, pen drive, any kind of communication device like Bluetooth earphones, mobile phones, cameras, microphone, etc. Wallets, goggles, handbags, pouches, eatables and packets of eatables. The board has also prescribed a dress code which includes school uniform for regular candidates and light colored dress for private candidates. In view of the pandemic, the WHO and the Government of India has prescribed guidelines that needs to be followed for the safe conduct of examinations. Officials will download and install the Arogya Setu app on their mobile phones. No one with COVID symptoms will be allowed inside the examination center. Functionaries will wash hands on reaching the examination center. Everyone will cover their nose and mouth with a mask, cloth or handkerchief. Physical distancing is to be maintained at all times. Physical contact with other personnel is to be avoided. All functionaries and candidates will follow all the guidelines provided by the Government of India to ensure a safe exam. The safety and security of the question papers are the collective responsibility of all personnel conducting the examination. Every center will receive sealed parcels of question papers depending on the number of candidates allocated to the center. The parcel should be opened in the control room in presence of witnesses. No camera, photocopier machine, fax machine, computer or any electronic equipment is to be used in the control room to duplicate any confidential material. The sealed parcels will contain sealed packets of question papers with every packet containing 18 question papers. In every center, there will be one packet with only 12 question papers which will be for the last room. The headings of each packet should be verified by the center superintendent and then given to the assistant superintendent. The sealed packets will be opened by the assistant superintendent in the exam room only with candidates as witnesses. The question papers will be opened 30 minutes before the commencement of the examination. The order of question papers should not be jumbled and the correct question paper should be handed to the candidate. Question papers will be handed to the candidate 15 minutes before the time mentioned in the admit card. Question papers of any other subjects, if any, are to be returned to the center superintendent. Question papers of absentees or any other excess question papers must be returned to the center superintendent after the commencement of the examination. The board has formulated several guidelines to ensure that unfair means are not practiced inside the examination center. The following can be classified as unfair means: a wrong statement given by the candidate in the application form, placing someone else to impersonate the examination, possession of barred items in the examination room, indulging in any kind of malpractice during the examination, writing on any other material other than the answer books, tampering with the question paper or the answer book, communicating with other candidate or any other personnel during the examination, smuggling of the answer books out of the examination center, threatening the officials who are conducting the examination, forceful entry or exit at the examination center. In case of an unfair practice, the answer book and unfair material will be confiscated from the candidate and a new answer book will be provided. The candidate will not be expelled from the examination. A statement with details of the candidate and unfair means will be prepared and sent to the regional office. If the answer book has been smuggled out of the examination center, all efforts will be made to retrieve it. An FIR will be filed and higher authorities will be notified. Once the examinations are over, all the answer books are to be brought to the center superintendent room. The answer books are to be counted and tied in multiples of 100 and kept together. Answer books of social science and science, of different languages of medium, of Hindi and English, are to be tied separately. These tied answer books must be packed in cloth parcels. Different color parcels should be used for secondary and senior secondary answer books. For class 10 or secondary, blue cloth parcel should be used with red ink. For class 12 or senior secondary, pink cloth parcels with blue ink should be used. Answer book of unfair means are to be packed in separate packets. All these parcels must be dispatched immediately after the termination of the examination. By going through the guidelines document thoroughly and following them, one can ensure a fair and safe examination.